Hey awesome friends, I am Awesome Danny. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a new flathead. I've gotten quite a few new flatheads recently, which is very exciting. We always want more flatheads. We have way too many IMs. You IM nerds get all the cool stuff, and flatheaders unfortunately have to settle for scraps. But right now we've been eating good. We've been eating really good. Look, yeah, I've been eating hella good. Can you leave my stuff alone? So Flathead Audio, new brand, very new. They're like 3 flatheads in, and the first 2 have been absolute bangers. Great flatheads. You should go and buy them right now, or demo them if you can, or find a friend that already bought them and steal them from them. Just go over there right now and just tell them you want to demo them or something. And then when they go to, oh, he almost fell off the desk. And then when they go to use the restroom or something, then just take them. I mean, what are they gonna do? Oh, okay, well, he took something. I guess I'll let him have that for a while. All right, so Flathead Audio Pear. I think they're okay. Just upfront with you guys, they're okay. Not my type of thing, but they do what they want to do very well. I feel like a lot of you guys will like them. I feel like I overall don't like them, but my job's just to communicate my experience as objectively as possible to you guys, so you guys can make your own decisions, because you guys are adults, right? I mean, if you guys are, thinking about going to rob people for their flatheads, maybe you guys should already be grown enough to make those kind of decisions. So this was sent in by Flathead Audio. Thank you, Flathead Audio, for making this video possible. And we're going to do a giveaway with these, actually. And similar to our studio giveaway, we're going to go with audio related breakup lines. We did pickup lines for the studio. On this one, we're going to do breakup lines. Feel like the relationship's just not working out. What would you guys say to your audiophile partner if you needed to, cut ties? Hey, baby, I'm sorry, but you failed to establish a connection. Would you like to try again? Nah, I feel like the try again part doesn't fit, but either way, there you go. There's mine. Go ahead and type in the comments your audiophile breakup line. The winner will get a pair of the pairs. A pair. All right, enough yapping. Let's go ahead and get into the review itself. The prices for the pair come in at $65 for the 3.5 millimeter connection, 4.4 millimeter connection at $71, and Type C at $91. I have the 3.5, I believe. Yeah, that looks like 3.5 to me. Just like the studio, detachable cable, which is amazing. You should never consider a fixed cable if you have a cat. If you have a cat, don't even look at anything that has a fixed cable. Unboxing overall was same as the other 2 sets, the FH01 and the studio. Minimal unboxing. You open the box, it's a tiny box, everything's right there. But they keep on brand, which is kind of cool that I can say that. It's a new brand, but they already have somewhat of an identity and standards. So they stay on brand by keeping their branding on everything, and even including some cool little extra stuff, which just makes it feel, more official, more legit. And I love that. Connector is MMCX. I know a lot of people hate that, but I don't know. For some reason, that's what flatheads use to connect stuff. We have a carrying case, same as before, with the zipper and a little clip. Silicone caps, which I don't really care for, but they work, they do the job. I just prefer foams. This is the only appropriate time to put foams on your earphones. It's solid accessories, everything you need, a couple things you don't. There's that cool little keychain thing, which is kind of cool. And then also right now with the pair, same as the studio, you're getting flat socks with your stuff. So if you need some new socks, go ahead and place your order. I actually took a picture of Sunny wearing one of my wife's socks as a hat. I'll go ahead and put it up for you guys. You guys see how cute he looks? He's not like that. His personality is not as pretty as he looks. He's such a jerk, but I don't mean to trauma dump on you guys. Jerk. All right, so going into the build and the fit of the pairs, they fit very well. They're a wooden shell, which I'm not sure how that works for longevity. That's nothing new with flatheads. There's been a lot of wooden ones, and as far as I've seen, they've been fine. The overall sound signature on the pear is very warm. These are warm pears. This is like pear pie. It's just gooey, delicious, and warm. It is a very smooth set, and it's so easy to crank up. You can just put these on and just like crank that knob so hard. Shut up, Europeans. That is not what I meant. Well, unless it is what I meant. Who are you to shame? Shaking my head. I was able to just crank this thing and just listen forever. It is very different than my usual preferred sound signature. This tuning, it is not like what I like. I did have to, you know, dig through my library for stuff that I enjoyed with the set, and it ended up being a lot of hip hop and rap. There was a lot of rap and hip hop that I really liked on this set. Not so much my usual female vocals, K-pop, stuff like that, but a lot of rich instrumental stuff, like with strings and like, what are other instruments, Sonny? I can't think of anymore. A lot of stuff with like just rich, lush sound sounded good. And then a lot of stuff with, you know, good heavy lower end. Just like me, right? Heavy lower end. I mean, obviously I'm recording multiple videos at one time, like in one night, and you guys aren't going to see them all at the same time, but man, I've made so many butt jokes tonight. I feel like it's getting redundant, but good thing I'm going to release the video separately. That way you guys don't get tired of me. I hope you guys don't get tired of me. All right, so getting into the bass itself on the set, it is front-ended by a lot. Lots of focus on the mid bass. Definitely mid bass over sub bass. Sub bass actually feels a little lackluster on the set overall, but it is in comparison, not on its own. If you take the sub bass on its own, it's decent. Good rumble, okay extension, decent texture, but the mid bass just takes so much attention over it. It just imposes so much that you kind of lose the sub bass in the back. Like in No Drama by Becky G, the sub bass line lacks energy, but in the mid bass it has a lot of it, plenty of energy there. And the kicks aren't like super rounded and fluffy, which is something that I usually fear with these kind of tunings. But overall, the bass on this set, it's some of my favorite for a flathead, or at least a bass focused flathead. But honestly, that bar is kind of low. I haven't really heard many sets with good flathead bass. This cat is gonna do something. I bet he likes to come up here and stop the recording while I don't notice, and then I'm just yapping into a paused camera and microphone. He's done that quite a few times, and I don't know how I haven't caught on yet. Hey, I need you to get down. As for the mid-range on this set, it is very lush with a tad bit of laziness in a good way, not like sluggish, but it's just that restrained, that little bit of low effort presentation where things feel kind of, you know, chill. The vibes are just very nice. I really enjoy male vocals on these. Probably my favorite male vocals like ever. Not something that I really look into for my sets, but that was a pleasant surprise here. Usually stuff that has forward male vocals tends to be pretty muddy. Well, these have that emphasis but keep it quite clean. Not much smearing there. It's just they stand out very well, very pleasant. Female vocals overall are more in the mix though. They don't stand out as much as I would like in Love Hangover by Jenny and Dominic Fike. I don't know. Her vocals are still clear and defined, but more in the mix compared to Dominic's. There is a lack of that edginess, so doesn't get that sharp hue. And then going into the treble itself, energy cuts down a bit at first and then just kind of stays there for the rest of the treble line. Gives it a smooth, darker presentation, but just enough to get some definition. Like in All Too Well by Taylor Swift, there is some missing airiness and upper end intensity. Definitely feels like it's cut, you can tell. The track as it goes on builds a lot of momentum. It gets a lot more intense, but overall this set keeps it more chill, and then the strings are a little bit duller than I would like. So overall, my rec rating for the pair is a 3, which makes it a hard yes, which is good. I recommend this set. The packaging, branding, everything is very cohesive and I love it. I just love that they put in that much effort into the details. Sound is unique and very different, but it's by design. It doesn't feel like there's shortcomings from them trying to do something else. It's more of like that's what they got to by choice, which again, if you ask me, I don't know who would make that choice, but you guys might like it. Mid bass is pretty intrusive. There's no way around that. It's there. It's boosted quite a bit, keeps it together. It does a good job, but it's there. Lacks some air, and then the detailing, all the little delicate stuff suffers. So I wouldn't consider this a technical set or a balanced set. It is a fun set. I just want to put these on with some good thumpy music with rich lower end. Oh, drink some whiskey or something, man. These are like a whiskey set. Something. I don't know. I'm not much of a drinker. Let me know in the comments what you guys would want to drink with this set. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys if you guys end up interested, if you want to go check it out. Remember, if your friend has a pair of Flathead Audio, you can go steal them. Maybe I shouldn't encourage that. Go borrow them forever. There you go. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am Awesome Danny. Please consider liking and subscribing. And until next time, you stay awesome, friends. Bye.